पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। Wow.
BJP Member of Parliament Pragya Thakur has again made a provocative statement. Speaking at an event in Karnataka, Shivamogga, the Bhopal MP gave a call to Hindus to keep weapons to kill those indulging in what she called Love-Jihad. She urged the gathering to at least keep a sharp kitchen knife to cut the throats and heads of those indulging in Love-Jihad.
इसलिए लव जिहाद करने वालों को लव जिहाद जैसा उत्तर दो। अपनी लड़कियों को सुरक्षित रखो, अपनी लड़कियों को संस्कारित करो, अपने घर में हथियार रखो। कुछ नहीं तो सब्जी काटने वाला चाकू जरा तेज रखो। जब हमारा सब्जी अच्छे से कटेगी तो निश्चित रूप से दुश्मनों के मुंह भी और सिर भी अच्छे से कटेंगे।
That provocative statement there coming from Pragya Thakur. Let me go across to my two guests joining us here on the show. Tehseen Poonwalla, political analyst and pro the Congress party, and Alok Vats, leader of the BJP. Tehseen, I understand that you've lodged a complaint, filed a complaint against Pragya Thakur?
Yes, with the superintendent of police of the district, because she's a repeat offender. This is a violation of her bail conditions. She's out on a medical bail. Remember, she's a terror accused. She's a member of parliament and she's a repeat offender. The most honorable Prime Minister himself said, and I quote him, "Main ise hriday se maaf nahi karuga," when she called Nathuram Godse, who killed my bapu and our father of the nation, a patriot. She's also insulted my friend Hemant Karkare, who's a martyr for this country, by saying she cursed him. So she's a repeat offender, violating her bail conditions, and action must be taken against this terror accused. The BJP needs to also act against her.
Alok Vats, will the BJP at least condemn what she has said?
See, what she has said is a different thing altogether. She has asked the women to keep some weapon to protect herself. She has not been provocative that go and cut throats and slit throats.
No, of course not, sir. She's very clearly said that it's not for self-protection. She has said, in cases of love jihad, we'll play out her soundbite again. If you want to hear it again, sir, we'll play it out again.
I have heard it. So if somebody tries to play love jihad with you, then you teach him a lesson. That's what she meant. But yes, the
so sir, it's a call for violence. It's a call for violence. We have a set of laws in our country. People can go to the police.
You are cutting me before I complete my
All right, go ahead.
The way she said that fashion in which she spelled out things was not correct, and we don't stand by it. But her purpose was that the women and girls should keep some weapon with her to safeguard her in case there is any violence.
I don't think that was the point that she was trying to make. Tehseen Poonwalla, is that the sense that you got from her statement?
No, she very clearly in her statement said that keep weapons to cut off the heads of a particular community, heads and mouths. Number one.
All right.
Number two.
So I'll ask both of you to hold on to your thoughts. We are playing out that soundbite again, and let's see what sense we can make out of it now.
इसलिए लव जिहाद करने वालों को लव जिहाद जैसा उत्तर दो। अपनी लड़कियों को सुरक्षित रखो, अपनी लड़कियों को संस्कारित करो, अपने घर में हथियार रखो। कुछ नहीं तो सब्जी काटने वाला चाकू जरा तेज रखो। जब हमारा सब्जी अच्छे से कटेगी तो निश्चित रूप से दुश्मनों के मुंह भी और सिर भी अच्छे से कटेंगे।
Alok Vats, how would you respond to it now?
She has clearly said that keep a weapon to protect yourself. If there is some love jihadi and tries to involve you in love jihad, then in your protection you take action.
Sir, so you are saying that a call for violence is not condemnable?
Tell me one thing, all those people who keep weapons, there are several hundreds, thousands of people, crores of people who have pistol license, license for rifle, license for double bore guns. What are they meant for? And even the lathis.
Sir, they are not meant to go out on a violent rampage. Tehseen Poonwalla, what does your complaint say?
My complaint
He
states
may have
that
formed
under
a
section...
complaint citing something.
Sir,
Let the
may I-
court decide it.
So it's my complaint, may I? Sir, my complaint is under section 153A, 153B, 295A, 268 of the Indian Penal Code and various other sections. She is deliberately trying to incite violence between two communities. She is a repeat hate monger, as I've said this. The most honorable Prime Minister has condemned her. More importantly, this is a violation of her medical bail conditions. Remember, she's claimed before court that she has cancer and she is not medically fit to even stand. And here she's standing and making hate speeches repeatedly. But here's the most important and pertinent point. In the Supreme Court judgment in my particular case with regards to vigilante justice, the Supreme Court has said that that is absolutely illegal. And here is a lawmaker who is advocating for vigilante justice. She's advocating for you to keep weapons. Now, as the BJP spokesperson Alokji says, well, people have weapons at home. They don't have a double-bore gun to go about killing people. It's not authorized. If I had a double-bore gun, which I don't, I cannot make a speech saying, listen, a community can go and attack another community and cut off their heads or shoot off their heads. It's not allowed. It's illegal. It borders on terror. It borders on spreading terror. And she's a terror accused. This is scary. This should be condemned. She should be thrown out of the party. Was the Prime Minister wrong in condemning her? I asked the BJP spokesperson.
Alok Vats, please respond to that, sir.
Let me tell you one thing. As regards her being involved in a case, she should be judged innocent till proved guilty. Let the court judgment come. But yes, the fashion in which we said things, I don't agree with that fashion of putting has not been provocative. Okay, Tehseen, who said Sar Tan Se Juda? Is somebody like her who has said this? Sar Tan Se Juda was said by people who really did it also. कितने लोगों का
Sir,
सर तन से जुदा कर दिया
Alok
उन्होंने?
Vats, aren't arrests made in those cases? What Tehseen Poonwalla is saying clearly in his complaint also is that she is in violation of her bail conditions by making such provocative statements, by giving a call for violence, by doubting the intelligence of a woman as well, saying ladkiyon ko sanskar do. What does she mean? That the women who are in a relationship with perhaps a person from another community don't have sanskars? Is that what she's saying? Is that something that you condone?
No. You are making a wrong statement. Sanskar means कि उनको संस्कार दो to protect yourself. Be firm on something wrong being done to you. That is what sanskar is. She has not said to go and kill somebody. Love-Jihad में अगर तुमको कोई फंसाता है तो उस पर एक्शन लो. She has not said कि हम सर तन से जुदा कर देंगे. जाओ सर तन से जुदा कर दो.
So when she is saying use your knife, she is not saying go to the police. She is not saying that break that relationship off. She is saying use weapons against them, sir. That's why I want to know from you whether there is going to be an outright condemnation or not without a rider.
I know a lot of girls, a lot of women who keep chili powder in their purses. What is that meant for? Tell me.
So that is for harassment. That is for harassment. Here we are talking about a relationship. There is a distinction and a difference between the two.
You have seen people have taken girls into confidence and then cut them into pieces and stored them in the fridge. Do you want this to continue?
Tehseen Poonwalla?
The girls are in
he is quoting the other case. The Delhi Shraddha Walkar case over here. How would you respond?
There are a lot of issues being mixed up. One, women keep chili powder, pepper spray. That's for a completely different reason. You don't use a pepper spray or a chili powder against one community to go and, as I quote the MP, cut off the heads and the mouths. That's not what's done. That is inciting violence. Two, गद्दारों को देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो. I cannot use the word. Or sar tan se juda are terror chants. I've been on Maha shows saying it. It is the government of the day that needs to prosecute people. People who've made these charges have been arrested in Rajasthan under terror charges. The same should apply for Pragya Thakur. That's all we are saying. Third thing, in any other case where you feel that there is any angle of somebody doing something wrong, the law must investigate, get closure, and make sure that the person is punished. In the case of Pragya Thakur, she has no evidence to say that there's something that's gone wrong. She's just ripping up a frenzy by saying, here, keep weapons so that you can attack another community. That is completely different from an individual case.
All right, so we will have to wait to see what action is taken since Tehseen Poonwalla has already filed a complaint against that. Alok Vats has a different view on the entire issue. But both of you, many thanks for joining us here on this discussion.